This is called Jacob's Throne, I believe. It looks like a chair, obviously. It looks like it's nestled on top of that plateau there, but it's really not. It's its own structure, if structure is the right word, sitting quite a distance behind this plateau. But it's this particular angle that it looks like a chair sitting on top of a plateau, something that, say, a king of some sort would sit on. So it's kind of a cool angle, kind of a cool location to film Matchbox Mix 5. I mentioned that I was going to do Mix 5 from a different location in Utah. Mix 4, I was at Bonneville Salt Flats. So I figured this was a great place. I don't know exactly where I am. I think I might be in Bears Ears National Monument. And it's cool. You got this canyon down below. You got obviously these cool structures. You got some really cool stuff down this way. And I'm just by the side of the road, which is always kind of cool. Love being here. And let's talk Matchbox Mix 5. The Mix is massive. 24 models if I counted correctly, which means since they only do one car per mix, or at least historically Matchbox has done that, lately at least, that means there's only going to be one in here, and one of each in each box, right? In each case. Matchbox sent me the mix. They didn't send me the case, so I don't know exactly how the assortment's going to go. They did say also that there's going to be more rollover from one mix to the next. So my assumption is, considering this mix is loaded, there's some really good stuff in here. Some of the more popular models are going to show up in Mix 6. And I don't know how big Mix 6 is, but what are you going to do? And I think Mix 6 might have a chase in it. More about that later. We'll talk about that another time, but let's get right to it. We're going to start with the Hazard Squad. Always good artwork. Hazard Squad is a cool generic model, unlicensed, whatever you want to call it, original. The issue with this one is it used to be a metal body and a plastic base. It's since been reversed to the metal body, metal-based plastic body. So that one's cool, but I'm not as fond with the plastic. Next one. 1971 MGB GT Coupe. We've seen it in red. We have seen it in green. Now we see it in, what would you call this? Mustard, I guess. Kind of a cool color. Cool casting as well. If I have a chance to put these on the turntable, I'm filming this now. I'll open these up later, put them on a turntable if I can. Might be in my backyard, might be in a cool location, but at least, we're winning the location battle here, right? So this is the MGB, kind of cool. We'll kind of walk through some of these that have already existed, like this one, which is just a phenomenal casting, just a classic. I love that they did the classic Mercedes-Benz W123 wagon. Here it is in black. We've seen it, olive green. I think we've seen a light yellow. I'm trying to remember, it was a convention model at some point. By the way, a convention's coming up soon, next month. So some cool stuff will come from there. MR2 is always a fan favorite. This one is in red. So there was that kind of like teal colored one from several, like it was in the retro mix, and then we had white last year. And, white last year. This one, the one I have, has the closed headlights. This is going to come with this one has several variations, right? Right-hand drive, left-hand drive. I can't even tell. This one looks like it is a right-hand drive, and open headlights, closed headlights. So I think we're going to get all of those here with the MR2. How about the 2020 Honda E? In white last time, this is the electric concept hatch, kind of a tribute to the CVCC Civic, which nice companion piece. This blue color is really nice. It's really rich on this one. I like this casting. It seemed to be a bit of a peg warmer, maybe because it's, I don't think it's on the road, right? So, but kind of cool. I like it in this blue. All right, Dodge Swept Side pickup. What color was this one? Kind of a yellow, a cream white and red last time. I'm going to say that this blue and white wins it for me. This one gets the gray base, no chrome on this one. It seems like we're getting more chrome. Mix 4 seemed to have a lot of chrome in it. We'll see what this one is as we move through it. But on a sedan, plastic, this kind of gray plastic versus chrome, really, I'd much prefer the chrome. But I'm going to say that in this case, since it's kind of hidden along, it's not as bad. I prefer the chrome on this, but maybe this is more appropriate to the casting. 2016 Ford Interceptor Utility. What are we looking at? Monroeville Police. I think Monroeville Police, is that licensed? I'm going to assume it is. When they do sometimes these white cop cars, they can look a little blank on the front and back. They're doing their best with only the one side pass to make it look okay. Sounds pretty good. I know our British Matchbox collectors love the 1970 Ford Capri. Matchbox. This one does get the chrome, so nice. We are seeing more chrome, right? And this one gets it. So we get the front detailing, we get, looks like some side detailing, nothing on the rear. This one does look good. Would prefer that back detailing, but not a disaster. That one's kind of cool. Okay, just working through, man. This is a huge mix. 2019 Mazda 3. Seemed like we waited forever and ever. It took like 2 or 3 years for this to finally hit. It does. This is the second version in gray. Like it with the gray 6 spokes. Obviously, it'd be a disaster if this casting were done without the front grille done, at least in my opinion, because it's so prolific on the Mazdas and the newer generation Mazda. So nice to see this one gets its front and rear detailing. Artwork looks good. Digging that one. The red would seem a little bland. This one's a little sharper, I think. All right, national parks. Always excited to see more national parks. Appropriate, considering where I am, although this is the Plowmaster 6000. Don't think there's very many opportunities, although I have been out here when it's snowing, but not, I don't know, maybe they get a decent amount of snow out here. And if they did, here's a great vehicle for it. So this will be added to the National Parks collection, which is exciting. I will definitely be doing that. Time to do another update. 1953 Buick Skylark convertible in black. What was it last year? Red? Hard to remember. Art is cool. Model is fantastic. Like the black. Chrome again. Renault Kangoo. We've had this before, right? I think we have. This one's in a shell livery. That's cool. Moving on. All right. I happened to put 2 MR2s in here because they sent some short cards as well. So look, we can do, didn't even realize this. We can do a compare and contrast. Open headlight, closed headlight. And both are right-hand drives, it looks like. No, left-hand drive. Does that come up there? You can see it. Left-hand drive on this top one, the short card version. And right-hand drive if it comes across. Gotta get it out of the shadow. I can't really tell because it's so bright out here, but yeah, you're getting both variations. But then you can also get a right-hand drive with closed headlights, so on and so forth. So there, 2 MR2s. MBX cycle trailer. Weren't there 2 different motorcycles on this one? I don't remember if there are, but this one is if it matches the art, then this is what we're gonna get. Kind of cool. Looks like it's a Sheriff impound trailer. That's kind of cool. All right, Tesla Roadster, second version. Actually third, right? We had that special version in white that folks were able to buy. That special limited edition, which is all done in recyclable materials, right? Has a lower carbon footprint. Then they did the red version, which I think looked really cool in satin red with the gray 10 spokes. And now we get this gray version with the grayed out 5 spokes. Love it. This is a really sharp casting. I have to say the Matchbox Tesla Roadster, to me, we've had the Roadster in ID, Premium, and Basic. And this one wins. I think this one just looks so much better. In fact, I think I have the Hot Wheels one. Should we compare it? Let's do it real quick. Okay, I found them. Obviously, you have to go with the reverse positioning here, but there's the Matchbox, and there's the Hot Wheels. There's the Matchbox. All the details are pretty similar. The size is about the same. It's just what the front end of this one, they kind of went with that track-friendly slope here, so it looks a little shark nose-ish in a sense, which I don't know if that totally fits. The Matchbox has the better nose, in my opinion. You guys can tell me what you think, but clearly they converted this one for premium off of the ID and then the basic off of the ID. And the IDs were, some of them weren't very track friendly. It looks like the Tesla was like that. So Matchbox to me wins that one. All right, 4 new models. We'll start, here they are, and we'll start with the Tesla. So this is the Tesla Y. We had the X in the last mix, right, in blue. And I wonder, it seems like every Tesla that they've released has been released initially in this red color, right? I believe the first Tesla model was the S. They released in red. Then they released the X with opening doors, and now they have the Y and then the Roadster last year in that red. Now we have the Y in this very standard kind of burgundy color with the with the casting. This one looks really nice. Like I said, we need to put this on the turntable. Ford truck vans, you'll like 2022 Ford F-150 Lightning. I believe this is an electric truck, right? Did they take the Lightning name and convert it over to an E vehicle, right? So I believe that's it. You can see kind of the way they've done the lights here. I'm glad they did the headlights. Looks like it is an E version, just almost from a look perspective. And that looks really nice. So cool truck. Fits nicely, I think, with the Ram they did a while ago, the police Ram. This one will fit nicely with that. So I'm happy to see that one in the lineup. I'll probably collect that one. Renault, another Renault. This is for the European fans. It's nice to see them doing some European vehicles that are strictly European vehicles, right? This is the Renault 2022 Megane. I hope I'm saying that right. I know Hot Wheels did the racing version. This is your road version. So you're getting the detailing on the front. Wind's picking up. And your detailing there on the back. Nice little clean hatch. And we'll finish off with a classic car. Nice to see more chrome. This is the Ford Custom 300. All I'm commenting on is the fact that it has chrome, the fact that it's fantastic, that is totally a classic car. Matchbox should always be releasing a handful of classic cars every year. Seems like they're doing that, and this one just fits so nicely. It'll be kind of cool to put this together with some of the other classics that they've done. Doesn't need the taillights, in my opinion. I mean, it'd be great if they had them, but you want the trim here, and you definitely want the headlights. There you go. 24 models in this massive mix. You guys tell me what you think. Bye.